Hi, it's Terrence from 3.6. I hope everybody's having an awesome weekend and you have an amazing week. Today we're going to learn a little bit about vacuuming. We're trying to make our carpet clean here. But first, before we vacuum, we got to do a few things, okay? So some people might have different vacuums. Here we have a Dyson. It's a bagless vacuum. So all the dirt gets collected inside of this container, which still has some dirt from the last time I vacuumed. So depending on the kind of vacuum you have at home, you might have a bagless vacuum like this that has a container that keeps all the dirt in it, or you could have a vacuum that actually has a bag system on it, where maybe it's hidden inside of a zipper, and you might have to take that out if it's full, empty it, throw it away. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to empty my container here full of old dirt, debris, stuff we sucked up last time we went around and vacuumed. So sometimes it's nice to do it after you're done vacuuming so all that stink doesn't stay in there. I didn't do that last time. So I want to make sure the vacuum's empty. It's ready to pick up all that dirt and debris. Next thing we do, we got to get rid of all the obstacles, things I don't want to vacuum up while I'm vacuuming. So he's in the way. We'll deal with him in a minute though. But there's some things laying around on the floor. My daughter's little mermaid toy. My son's shark book. He loves sharks. Okay? So things like that. Inside of Emmett's room, looks like there's a few more things on the floor we're going to have to pick up. We got blankets, toys in here. We're going to walk around the area we're going to vacuum. We're going to make sure we get everything off the floor because we don't want to, one, break our vacuum, and two, break any of his toys. Alright, so looks clean to me. I got everything out of the way where I want it at the point where I can vacuum now. Next, we got to get rid of our dog. He might just naturally go away once I start vacuuming. So I'm going to take my plug on my vacuum. I'm going to get that loose on the floor. Uncoiled, rolled on top of each other. And then I need to find an outlet. Okay? And depending on your vacuum, you might have on your plug one that's a little smaller than the other, where this one's got a little bigger end. You're gonna have to make sure you match that up in your outlet. So otherwise it won't fit like this over here. Come on, join me. So here we have our outlet. We're gonna plug this in. We wanna make sure we're safe. We're not touching anything metal, so we can get electric shocks. So we gotta be very careful when we're doing this. See, here we have the big end on the left, small end on the right. So I want to make sure I line those up because if I don't, the plug will not go in. So big end on the left, small end on the right. Make sure that's in there nice and secure. And we should have power. Let's see. Let's test it out. We're ready to vacuum. So we're going to have to ask our friend Mr. Rue here. You got to chew your bone somewhere else, buddy. Ready? Go get your bone. Go get it. Bye-bye, sir. All right. When I vacuum, I like to kind of have the coil or the cord in my hand. At least part of it. I can let it go as I go along. And we are going to start on our landing. We're going to start on one side, make a path up the right, and slowly work our way back. Looks like our friend Rue is back. He's just going to have to go away when we get near him. So we're going to start with a path on the right, work our way forward, come back a little bit, and then go right up against where we vacuumed. Just making a path back and forth, slowly working our way from right to left. And we're going to come back, and we're going to do the same thing from where we started over here, starting on the right. Slowly working our way back to the left until we get the entire area cleaned. When we're done with that, we can move on to the next room. So let's start with the landing. I got to tilt my vacuum cleaner back a little bit. I have a power button right here. So yours may vary where it's on your vacuum cleaner depending on the make and model. All the way across. notice here though, as I'm vacuuming backwards, my elbow is actually going to start to hit the wall here. So at this point I might start turning my vacuum cleaner this way and doing a path from left to right, finishing off the rest of the hallway up here. You gotta be careful with your cord on the floor. You don't want to vacuum this up. If you get that stuff in there, you can damage your cord. Possibly get an electrical shock. I want to keep that up in the air, off the ground. Make sure I'm not running it over, damaging the cord, possibly hurting myself. That's it, I'm done with the landing. So now I can go into my next room, and I'm actually going to start all the way in the back and work my way out of the room. Okay, so here I can hold on to a little bit of cord. I'm gonna have to leave some on the floor though because I need to work my way back out of the room, and I'm gonna need some extra length on that cord. I'm gonna find the furthest point in the bedroom where I can start vacuuming, and I'm gonna slowly just work my way out of the room. Okay, so I'm gonna have to change angles at different times, and I'm always gonna be working from one side to the other. So left to right, or right to left, working my way back out. Pushing that vacuum forward and back. Forward and back. Going from left to right, right to left. You want to get all the way up against your baseboards. You don't have to scrape up too much though. And as I work my way back, sometimes I have to pick up a little bit more of the extension cord so I'm not running it over. Forward and back. Left to right. Suck something up there. If you ever suck something up that you're not supposed to, you want to hurry up and turn your vacuum cleaner off, unplug it, probably ask for some help, and try to get whatever it is you sucked up in there out of there. If you're lucky, it made its way into the bag and didn't cause any damage. But sometimes it can get wrapped around the brushes in the front and could break some things. Slowly working my way out of the bedroom, back into the hallway where I'm pretty vacuum. And that's another room that's all done. So that's it. Be safe, be careful. If you have any questions or any problems or vacuuming and somebody's around to help you, just stop, turn your power off, unplug it, ask somebody for help. Remember too, these can be loud, so if sound does bother you, loud noises like that, you can always wear some type of hearing protection or some nice sensory protection to kind of keep that noise down and limited for you. So, hope you all learned something today. I want to see some pictures of what your carpets look like after you vacuum. Have a good day. Bye.